Okay, today we are working on a 2011 BMW X5 all-wheel drive, and the customer has brought this vehicle to us requesting us to change out the transfer case fluid. They brought their own fluid and they want us to drain the old fluid out and install the new fluid they brought. No big deal, right? Remember, it's a BMW. It's always a big deal. So, let's take a look here and see what we got. We got the car on the lift, and here's the transfer case. And of course this is the drain plug, and this is the fill plug. And BMW, being the friendly motor car company that they are, they give you plenty of room to work. So, as you can see, both of these plugs are really tight up against the cross member here. And they've got these kind of weird looking, you think it's alley head, but it's really not, plugs in them. You can see it's not quite an alley head. Okay, so obviously BMW has a special tool that they use to probably take these things in and out, or there is a tool that gets in there. If you don't have that tool, we're going to show you a couple different ways you can get these plugs in and out without having to take a whole lot of stuff apart on the car. It turns out that this plug right here will accept a bolt, a 14mm head bolt. Fits right into the plug, believe it or not. The head of it does. Fits right in there. Now, there's a couple different ways you could turn this plug. One way, the way we did it, is we made our own tool. We took the bolt. This is the best way to do it. And we cut it off, and we just welded it to an old wrench we had, an old 9/16 wrench that we don't use much anymore. And this thing works really great, because it gets right up in there, and it takes the bottom plug loose, of course, and tightens it back up. And it also gets up in there, lugs right in there nice and pretty, and it gets up in here to this fill plug, which is up here tight, and it gets up in there and gets it, it just fits just right up in there. Okay. So after we drop the wrench, we can show you now that that it lugs in there just right onto the fill plug and tightens it up good. Now, if you don't have a welder where you can make this right here, you can take this nut right here, or this bolt right here, and you can just jam two nuts on it, on the other side of it. And this bolt about this length will have, you might have to cut a little bit off the end of it, put your two nuts on it, and cut it off right there, and then you can use that to, in the same capacity as you use your wrench. And now to fill it, we use a bag that we have that you can squeeze the oil in, and of course we take a piece of fuel line to get us up into the fill plug. And I can tell you that we have to take down the cover, and we have to remove this cover right here, and then we go in through right here over the cross member to get the hose in there to fill it up. So 14mm bolt head, welded to a wrench or jam two nuts, and use a plastic bag here. If you can get one of these things, they're pretty handy to get in tight spots to fill up your transfer case. And that's how we got this one done. So thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and have a great day, even though you're working on a BMW. Thank you.